Welcome everybody. First off, let's watch the introduction. I hope the audio is okay. I set it a little lower. The movie audio was really loud. The glorious introduction. Not sarcastic though, I kind of love it. And we're done. Let's get into it. Single player, new game. I already loaded up a character, so we'll import it. Fighter. There he is. I got some pretty decent rolls earlier today, so I kept it. 1800, 1818, 10, 10, 11. I had 1 point to spare, so put it in charisma. Although I don't think +1 charisma will get us anything, better prices or something. Let's see, did it keep my appearance? No, it did not. Let's go with a little brighter hair. I might go with dark, maybe? And these, I kind of like these. Or should we do blue? I don't know, let's do the gray, or maybe even darker. That's a bit too dark. That's a bit metallic-y. Let's go with this one. Because if you do blue, then also your shields will be blue. I don't really like that. Let's go with the default.
Onward! I feel this is my rightful place. I will require rest soon.
Pick any of the above sound sets for your character voice. Click the play button to hear samples. The other one I like, I believe, is this one.
Your life? I alone belong. I grow tired of wasting time.
But it's just a bit too whiny almost. This
Onward!
one is a bit too rough, but
I feel this is my rightful place.
let's keep it default. And we will be Abdel, kind of the canon name for this character. Although, well, you can be whatever you want, of course. But yeah, Abdel Adrian, usually what he's called. I think he was also called that in the books, although I've heard that the books really aren't all that good. But yeah, this is fine.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
And we're done. That voice is awesome. Anyway, here we are. Let's put our stick away. Let's see. We have 130 gold. Okay. Let's go. We'll go inside and buy some stuff. But I think we get more gold once we speak to Gorion.
Not a problem.
Put this down. Go to the inn.
Not a problem.
So yeah, the green guys are tutors. They'll just explain the game to us. Even though I've not played the original version, I've played and completed Baldur Gate 1, the Enhanced Edition. But yeah, not the original. This
It's hard to
he is a
find
quest for us.
decent folk nowadays.
Firebead Elven Hair. Ah yes, I am back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Bergast was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identified scroll with Tefthoril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. We shall do that. I know there's some stuff to get upstairs, but since we're not really a roguish type, let's not go and do that. Seems a bit odd.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
No time to chit-chat.
I'm sorry, but my wife and I would like some time alone. Isn't that right, lovely? So, this version of the game doesn't actually have tab highlights. Oh, I should mention that. I have my mods listed in the description. So if you want to have a look at that, there you can find it. Yeah, we'll get this bread knife. Just made a point about not going around stealing stuff because we're not a rogue, and now I'm just picking up stuff. Well, we live here, this is home.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget your 5,000 piece gold entrance fee, as per Candlekeep custom, don't you know? Let's see, I think this is the best option. You always were a big kid at Winthrop. It gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Ha! Just having a bit of fun with ye, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles up their nethers, but you know me. You know you were always welcome here in my sight. Welcome here in my sight? Alright. Gorion did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I could do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? We won't need to sleep. Let's see. You can have this dagger I found. So I made Abdel here proficient with large swords and a bow. So let's get... We'll probably get a bastard sword and a long sword, just because one of them might break. Let's get a bolt. That is for later. I already know we need one. And let's get a shield. Let's get this one. I like that one. We do get a bit of extra money. Should I wait with buying something else before we actually have the maximum amount of money? Let's do that. Let's keep it like so. Should we get armor? Nah. Rumors? Lots of trouble down at Nazgul. Monsters or some such are said to be killing workers in the Nazgul mines. Bad news for smiths or anyone that needs tools to make a living. We'll be going to Nazgul sometime in the future, I remember. I think that's it for the inn for now.
Not a problem.
Let's go clockwise. I'll skip the tutor. I know how to walk about and talk to people.
Hello there.
Hello. Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the history of Halrua anywhere? You know how I can't stand constant shuffling of athletic feet in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air and just east of here. And oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. I happen to know where it is, but so yeah, we'll go and have a look. Can we talk with cows? No, but he does make it. He does make a noise. The only thing I will say that the Enhanced Edition has going for it, something that the Enhanced Edition has that this one doesn't, is keyboard scrolling. It's very smooth on the Enhanced Edition. It is not for the normal edition. Here you actually have to use the numpad, which you cannot rebind, and it does this kind of jerky thing. It's not smooth motion, so yeah, you really want to use your mouse. Let's put that one away. That one there, that one there. Which is which? This is the longsword, the bastard. I think the bastard sword is a 2d4. That's the same one. 2d4. 1d8. Well, yeah, well. But yeah, of course, in here.
Hello?
Hang on. The game is paused. Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found you first. You are the Ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. What can I do for you? I do not recognize you. Who are you and what are you doing here? So we probably should be a bit cautious and a bit nervous because Gorion told us that that something is going on. So I do not recognize you. Who am I? Who I am is unimportant, but who you are is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I kill you myself, and I need to share credit with anyone. Need not share credit.
With ease.
So, damn it, we did. Oh, well, we did enough damage, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, we just picked up the dagger, that's fine. Alright. What do we have here? Some gold. Even though we just got a fright of our life being attacked, we're just gonna snoop around some. Get some stuff. Nothing. Yeah. Alright. Hang on. Alright, let's head outside. What do we have here? Parda. Abdel, you cut yourself above the brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parda, there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables, and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. I really don't like either option very much, but let's be honest with him at least. Hurry then, child. Equip yourself at the inn and go join Gorion at the steps in the library. I had a sense something like this might happen.
It will be done.
Well, you didn't do anything to stop it then, did you? Drep it.
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books here again. It's in the hay there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got plans for you. There we have it. History of Halrua. Oh, wrong button. I for inventory. That's quite a bit of reading. Give me a moment. Alright, not really something I care to. Something about the Hell Ruins being basically a people led by wizards that have known a lot of wars. But now, recently, they seem to be living in peace. They are still somewhat warlike, traditional. Anyway, I found your book.
Hello there.
My book? Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know. But he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be very special. You must be a very special child. Well, we're 20 years old, we're not a child anymore. Indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. Yeah, I think a little something is right. I don't think it's worth a lot. The party has gained an item. So let's go put our sword away. And let's speak with Drebin. Let's see what he has to say. What he had planned for us.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote off of Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and he got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few things on him. Got a few of them. I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewhere. Right. Okay. Let's go speak to Hull. Here we have the Temple of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I am pleased to see that you have taken time to pay tribute to the wise Ogma. I was wondering what you had to offer at the Temple of Wisdom. Good day to you. Yeah, let's see what he has, but I don't think he has anything that we need right now. Yeah, we have 1 point of damage, so we could use a light wound, but it seems quite expensive. Dispel magic, remove curse, serious wound, slow poison, raise dead. Donation. We could. I don't know if donating does anything. He doesn't want any weapons. Potions might be nice, but again, we don't have the money. So yeah, it's here, but we have no use for the temple right now. Move on. Is there anything up here? I think so. Let's head down.
Hey,
John Delar. Hey there, Abdel. I see you're up early this day. Well, your father, Gorion, has asked me a strange favor. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. I have something better than my staff. Hostile creatures have red circles around the feet. Yeah, this is gonna dry. I just hope you have an offensive spell. It's fine. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press spacebar at any time to pause the game. This will give you time to think, especially once my little surprise comes up. Are you ready? Good. Let's get a weapon out.
Onward!
hey,
You did good, kid. Especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the Gate Warden if you want some experience fighting with a group of people. You can find them just south of there. Out there it can be pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm not gonna go ahead with that.
By Moradin's hammer!
Reaver. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop to it, get in there. Alright. work.
these?
Let's kill some rats. Will we actually auto-attack something else? We do have AI on. Those cats aren't really much help, are they?
Onward!
Bringing a sword to a rat fight. There we go. And we are killing level 1 rats, which is of course tradition. What do you have in here? Come on, cats, out of the way. Will ya? Nope. Maybe down here. Empty. Here's a box, which is empty. Come on. And it's going to be empty, isn't it? And we're going to have this cat sitting in the way. And now the other one's in the way. Oh, well, it's worth something. Maybe. A ring is a small band of precious metals that is used as jewelry. Some rare rings have enchantments upon them, confer magical abilities. These rings are highly sought after, especially by those of the adventuring profession. But this is just a plain old silver ring, I think.
With these.
Also another raid.
By
Took
Moradin's
care of your
hammer!
rats.
Ah, yes, kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle unlike this world. A glorious battle unlike any this world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place.
Well, we are in the money. Little tutor.
I should have joined the army.
I was in one of the great spires of the keep last night. I saw the strangest sight. The horizon was aglow for a time, as though many a man carried torches in the distance. Usually there are only merchants on that path, though never at night. Bandits perhaps, but so many. I actually don't remember what that refers to.
Hang on, is that Hull? No. Well, maybe he has something to say.
I should have joined the army.
Hey there, kid. Nothing to see here.
Alright. That's him. Hull.
Hey, kid. I woke up late this morning. I left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppen needs one for old Nessie.
Yep, we know. So, yeah, it seems like he's actually he seems to be wielding a stick right now, so that's kind of funny. But I think all the other watches are also carrying sticks. So,
Our rules are very strict.
are they?
Gate warden, soon be gone, will ye? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you a wit about the finer arts of mass combat. Before ye leave, can I pique your interest with it, Abdel?
Gorion's in a hurry, Gate Warden. I'm afraid I cannot spare the time, sorry. Yeah, I don't really feel like going through that. Although you could just say yes and then just don't follow him, but...
Are you sure, little one? It would be best you took the time to learn now rather than curse your ignorance later. Gorion himself asked me for this deed, and I'll not offer you it to ye twice.
Whatever little knowledge I have, I'm sure it will be sufficient, thank you. Besides, Gorion will protect me should we encounter any trouble.
Aye, ye be as ye've always been. Then, worse than trying to talk sense to Allround himself. Now there be duties that need attending to, and I'll not suffer a brat like ye any longer. Thank you.
Yeah, he's also got a stick.
I should have joined the army.
Nothing to see. Yeah, if you say yes to him, he takes you to this basement, and you get a little party. And you can fight some enemies. You don't get anything for it, and it's just kind of to familiarize yourself with spells and whatnot. It's fine, we'll be fine. I'm just playing on normal difficulty. I'm not terribly... I'm not an expert at the Infinity games. I'm not new to it, but like I said, I played through the enhanced editions, but never the original. Bunkhouse. Yep, taking it. This is another thing, the original version that the enhanced edition has, which a quirk of the regular edition. If you press M for map, the map comes up, but if you press M again, you don't actually go back to the game. You have to either press this button or press G for game. So if I spend...
I have a blade with your name on it.
Let's equip our sword.
There, you go rise so well, aren't ya? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me.
I am his child, that I am. And what business is that of yours?
I'll make it my business if I please. Just thought I'd have me a look at you myself before I puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm gonna put your head on a... I'm gonna use your hat for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em.
Not a
And... Ah, he actually hit me. A little bit of overkill. It's fine. Nothing here for us.
It will be done.
Something on your mind?
Nobody came to... Ah! I heard shouting, Abdel. Are you alright? He's dead. Whoever he was, he lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Quran. What is happening to this place?
It's not this place, child. It is you they're after. Gorion is waiting on the steps to the central library and wants you to go to him as soon as you have bought what you need at the inn. Oh, Abdel. I have been your tutor for so many years, and only this moment have I come to doubt that my teachings have not been enough. Go to Gorion, child. It is safe here for you no longer.
Yep, that we will do. You cannot save it this time. Why not? Now we can. Remember to quick save once in a while. I think these are the barracks.
Not a problem.
Join the army.
Ugh, what a meat-filled night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sepp had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyway?
I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run.
Errands? Yeah, actually, I need a bottle of crossbow bolts. If you could get some off of Winthrop at the inn, I'll re-immerse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you too. So you can stop giving me that look.
And wouldn't you know,
Join the army.
we already had the bolts. We are clairvoyant like that.
Here you are, you little money grubber. Put a few gold pieces in your purse.
Thank you. So his bunk was on the right side. There we have it. His sword and an antidote potion. Which antidote Hull's longsword. Which I am not sure, but I guess an antidote potion is pretty
Not a problem.
valuable, so you could just, in theory, just keep it. But we are the nice sort. Our alignment is neutral good, by the way. I don't think they do anything. We still need to get that identifying scroll. Let's get that scroll over here. I guess we could also just get the money from Gorion. I'm pretty sure he gives us some extra money, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see if we can find this.
Lord of murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alondo. So saith the great Alondo.
There is great relevance to what they are spewing there. I am not seeing the guy that we were looking for.
Hey, it's me, Emmoin.
Well, there she is. There's Emmoin. Let's see. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me. But I've got all day to do his chores. You have no time for a story today. No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? Let's see. I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wished me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. I'm sorry, child, but I am not to tell anyone what I am doing. I must go. You should not tarry about either. Winthrop will want the beds turned down after you are done, says. Leave me be. I have no time to waste on you today, child. So yeah, there's no going around it. You have to basically insult her by calling her child. Yep, we need to prepare for a journey. I cannot speak. Little one, I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast, relatively anyway. I guess they put that in case you are anything. If you're a dwarf or a gnome or something. Can you actually be a gnome? I don't know. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with ya. Yep, I really wish I could. Yes, sir, really do. Alright, I get the message, I'll ask. There's no way you can come. Gorion will never allow it. It would only slow us down. Yeah, I don't think Gorion will allow it. Oh, I know. Old stick in the mud that he is. All worried about nothing, I'm sure. Better go now, because you've got a long ways to travel. Not that I would know. Especially since I didn't peek at old Mr. G's private letters. No, sir. Better go now. Bye-bye.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. I'm ready to go right now. Just wait a little longer. There's a few more things I must do. Please, Father, tell me where we will be going. What could possibly harm us here? This place is a fortress and guarded beyond measure. Yeah, what could possibly harm us? Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for ne'er-do-wells. But it is not insurmountable. No matter how thick the mash, at least one mosquito always finds a way through. No, my child, we must leave as soon as possible. For our safety and for that of our friends here. What should I bring with me on this journey? Yeah, what should I bring? My dear child, you should know yourself well enough to purchase the gear you need. I have given you what I can to spare, so hurry off to the inn and speak with Winthrop. Use your skill as a reference and buy what basics you must. Though spend wisely, his prices are fair, but you may not have enough gold to purchase all that you want. Just wait a little longer. I'll be back. So we actually don't get more money from him. I always thought we did. I guess the intro scroll did say that he already gave us some money. So I want to buy armor. Probably a short bow and some arrows if we can. Maybe not for me, but for our friends. And maybe a sling and bullets.
Greetings, young one.
Firebeard has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return this scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gorion. He is waiting for you at the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of the greatest urgency.
Yep. So once again, we could just, I think we could just keep the scroll, basically. Which might be worth more than what we're getting. Yeah, I think it is. He gives us a bit of a buff. Let's just go see Dreppen about his cow. So yeah, kind of fun actually. Well thought out by the developers. How if you were to play an evil character, you could just keep this stuff, or a neutral rogue or something. I guess a neutral rogue would also just opt to keep it. We could probably just wear the shield now. There, I do it again. I press Y once again to, but that doesn't do anything for me.
What do you need?
Heh, you're a wonder, you are. Stick with me and we'll go far.
Well, okay, stick with me and we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though, as I hear that the bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I just hope this whole Iron Crisis business is wrapped up soon. The party has lost an item. Yeah, and I don't think we got any... Well, we got some XP for it. That's not too bad, actually. So yeah, you can export and import characters that you've made. But I don't think you get to keep equipment or money. I do think you can keep experience, but I'm not sure about equipment or money. Anyway, it's fine. We are not. I'm not looking to cheat my way through the game. Try to be somewhat
With
fair.
ease.
Let us check our journal. Actually, do we have anything to do left to do? We have to bring Hollis' sword. I should have done just. Yeah. I think that's kind of the last thing we need to do.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
It's good to see you again as any other I could have laid eyes on. Make yourself as comfortable as you will. If you wish for anything, just ask. I wish to sell some stuff to you. Could just sell off whole sword. 7 GP. 2 gold pieces. Again, ooh, that's not too bad. How much money do we have? 118. Let's yeah, we could get some. Let's just get this one. Pretty cheap. And let's get a short bow. 45. Yeah. And let's just get a bunch of arrows. And maybe a sling and bullets. 1, 2. That's like 6 stacks, I believe. 33 left. Is there anything? Oh, we should get a helmet. There we go. Helmet. I don't know if braces and girdle does anything. They're not enchanted, but just. Oh, we are full up on stuff. That works. All right. Put a helmet on. Let's put these there. Although we will probably be giving them to our companion that will be joining us. We could just. Can we leave that here? Yeah. All right. Shield equipped. All right. Okay.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Okay, 31 left. Right, we did not have braces and a girdle. Let's get that. Yeah, I think that's it. 24 gold left. Cutting it close. I don't think they... they don't seem to have a... sadly. They don't show up on the character. Right, let's give the identifying scroll of identify. Yeah, just an identify.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all of your identify scrolls. Oh, just the one. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Let's have a look at our character. Protection from evil. Alright. Yeah, let's get out of here.
It will be done.
Let's go and see Hull. I think that'll be it. Again, I have to press G. Really? The other way? Oh, he's going through. We did the bolt thing. I think we took care of everything. And even so, I don't think it's too important. Yeah. I don't think Hull is very friendly to us. Even though we bring him a sword. Oh, and the spell is gone.
Not a problem.
Took your sweet time, didn't you? But I think this is always the same. It doesn't matter if you... we took quite a bit of time now, but even if you just go in a straight line back and forth, I think he still complains. Grai is a fool for trying to bring you up, right? And you can tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces, now get out of here. I'm on duty. Well, 10 gold pieces. Something. It's more than what we would have gotten if we had sold off the sword. Let's see, does Imowen have anything for us?
You're a queer fellow.
Don't keep Mr. G waiting now. Come on, you get going. Alright. I think we're done. Should I have a look at my journal? Do we have like... Old Mage has left an identify control. We have it. We've done it. There are rumors of something disrupting the operations. Iron shortage, absent-minded Philedia. We've done that. Someone wishes me dead. Gave me a gem. All laws and economics, the more books it holds, the more valuable they become to those who read them. The greater the supply, the greater the demand. Nesta the cow is feeling a bit under the weather. Reaver has once again pressed me into the service into his storehouse. Mental note, don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay you squat when you leave. Hull, we've done that. Fuller's recover last night. Meat feast in the barracks. Yep, I brought him the bolts. My old friend Imowen. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's just get it over with. That's it for the tutorial.
You must learn to be patient, child.
Very important perspective. I'm ready to go right now. He doesn't waste any time. Off he goes.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Nice.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
He's just gonna punch him. Death.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
So yeah, you can actually try to go back to Candlekeep, but then the guard informs you that, well, clearly you're not allowed back in. But they kind of have this rule that you need to have a tome or a book that is important to their library, and then you're allowed inside, something like that.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Well, there she is. Oh, sure, he has a bow. Well, that's fine. We're good with bows anyway. Sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion, and I'm so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I didn't want you looking over my shoulder. So yeah, you can just brush her off. But I like Emmoen. Even though you could say there's not really that much to like about Emmoen, because she was kind of a late addition to the game. What I've heard, they kind of needed a good aligned thief at the last moment. I think something like that. So they just made up Emmoen. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have it might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around here alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. There we have it. Emmoen has joined our party. And Emmoen had 2 gold on her.
You're a queer fellow.
Yep. 18 dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. And let's see about her equipment. She's actually not wearing any armor, so I could have gotten her some armor. She does have potions for us, and she does have this stick, which is a wand of magic missiles. Yep, I remember that. Okay, that might come in handy. This is an oil of speed. Okay, and these are potions which we'll give to our frontline fighter, Abdel. Maybe keep one for her, just in case. Maybe just put it there, so that it doesn't take up any space. Gonna leave the colors as they are. Yep. Oh, you can stack them. Good. Let's give you some extra of these. I thought she had daggers for some reason, or a short sword. Guess not. Yeah, well, Short bow. Okay. And we could have maybe not bought the bow then and got maybe some better armor. But it's fine. Yeah, I'll call the episode here for now. And next time we'll have a search for Ryan's body and see about that letter everyone was talking about.
Yes, I stand ready.
But for now, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time, and farewell.